On July 15th, 1990, in Spencerport, New York, 21-year-old Eric Jensen returned home from a party shortly before midnight and went right to bed.
What we feel happened was there was an electrical outlet in the wall behind the chair. And that shorted out, caught the carpeting on fire, and there was a table and chairs there that had a lot of newspapers and magazines on.
At 12:09 a.m., a call for help came into the Rochester Emergency Communications Center.
Yes, my living room is on fire.
Okay, what's your address?
54 Ridge Road West.
Okay, are you getting out of there?
I can't get out of the house.
You can't get out?
I'm in the...
All right, stay on the line.
I'm in the second floor.
The call was quickly transferred to fire dispatcher Gregory Merrick.
Fire department.
Hi, I got a person 64 Ridge Road.
Okay, what's going on there?
His living room is on fire. He's on the second floor. He said he can't get out.
All right, stay here. Trace the call. We got the fire.
You got it.
Send an ambulance.
The Spencerport Volunteer Fire Department was immediately dispatched to the scene, including Chief Gary Penders.
We're all volunteer. Every one of our members has another job. We get no money for doing this job at all.
From 3 miles away, a Spencerport volunteer ambulance was also sent.
Hello? Where are you? Where are you?
I'm on the second floor.
Can you stay low to the ground?
I tried to hang out a window.
All right. Is the door behind you closed?
Yes, it is. Smoke's going right through.
Is there anybody else in the house?
No, I'm the only one.
You're the only one?
Yes, I can't breathe.
There's a lot of smoke?
Yes, there is.
Get down on the floor. Right by the window. Stay on the floor.
I realized that by hanging out that window, he was actually putting himself in a more dangerous situation because he was in that column of smoke. So I then asked him to stay on the floor near the window so that he'd be in an area that had cleaner air.
Are you with me? Sir? Hello? Are you with me? Hey, sir?
I can't breathe.
By listening to his voice, I could feel his anxiety and not being able to breathe. I could feel that burning sensation that the smoke was giving his throat. I could almost feel that as I was talking to him.
Oh my God, it's going on the second floor.
The door is closed behind you, right? All right, sir. What is your name? Sir? What is your name? Okay. Sir? Hello? Hello? Sir? Hello?
At that point, I didn't know if he had gone unconscious or had passed away or what had happened. I thought he was dead or dying.
Hello? 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 Dispatcher to Spencerport. I have an open line. I can hear background noise. The person was choking, stated he couldn't breathe. He states he's the only one in the house. I've lost contact, but I still have an open line. As he's upstairs, I don't know if he's in front or back of the house. I can hear traffic, and I did hear your fire siren blow.
Okay, keep me advised.
Their bed's in the house. It's my bed's in the house.
All right, sir.
I could hear him again starting to choke and scream, and at that point then I knew that he was still alive.
Spencerport, I can hear your sirens, and he says you went past the house, but he's not there.
We do not stop in front of the house because it would be blocked for our equipment that's coming in.
Assistant Chief Jerry Smith was in one of the first units to arrive.
He should be near an open window, and he is choking at this time.
It was a very lazy type fire. It was looking for oxygen. And I was very concerned that when we opened the house up that it would get enough oxygen and it would flash over.
Captain Mike Madgen was sent to try to rescue the young man.
When I climbed the ladder, I was a little concerned about the fire below me. It hadn't broke out through the window yet, but I could still see that it was free burning. When I reached over and grabbed the victim, I remember him being very hot, very sweaty. There was a lot of heat coming out the window.
Okay, nice job, thank you.
Right here.
EMT Mike Urban and his partner arrived and took over the victim's care.
We couldn't rouse him. He was unresponsive. We couldn't determine that he was breathing due to the lighting conditions.
Okay, guys, on the bottom rail. Ready? Go.
We determined that the condition was life-threatening, so we were not going to spend a lot of time on the scene. We had to get on the road.
Inside the ambulance, EMT Gene McCagg continued to treat the victim.
We checked him over and found that he was hardly breathing at all. Less than 6 respirations a minute and very shallow, not enough to sustain life. His face was sooty looking, and I just thought to myself, you know, we've got to do something for this guy. He is too young to die.
The young man was admitted to Lakeside Memorial Hospital in unstable condition.
No, you don't know. I have been seeing some spontaneous breathing in the last couple minutes.
The emergency medical team was still trying to get the victim to breathe on his own when word of his identity reached them.
I just got him on the real line.
Hey, this is Eric Jensen.
We were in shock. Eric's been a member of the Spencerport ambulance for a few years. We looked at him. We just couldn't put it with the face because it did not look like him at all.
No way. God, I think it's Eric. Eric, hey, it's Gene and Mike.
Eric.
Come on. We've been working on you.
Eric, wake up.
Mike said, Eric, if you know who we are, give us a smile. Tell us you're with us.
Come on, kid. We're not leaving until you smile at us.
Come on, Eric. Give us a smile. It's Gene and Mike. Give us a little smile.
Come on, Eric. Wake up.
And he did.
There we go. All right.
I think he's going to make it. I think that by our knowing him and calling him by name started to help bring him around, finally.
Okay.
10 months after the fire, Eric Jensen is completely recovered and has returned to his job as an EMT for an ambulance service in a nearby town.
From the time I made the actual 911 call, so the time I was pulled out that window was 7 minutes. That was the longest 7 minutes I've ever spent in my life. If it was anything longer than 7 minutes, 15 minutes, I'd be dead in the grave.
That's excellent timing. And I realized that this was one of those all-volunteer fire departments, and a 7-minute response and rescue. It was just great.
Recently, Eric became a member of the volunteer fire department that helped save his life.
I feel if there were smoke detectors in the house, I would have woken up a lot sooner. Maybe when the fire first started, and now I've been able to get out of the house right away. It's nice to know that when somebody needs your help, you're there for them. When they call, you go.
Okay.
I hope that someday saves somebody's life.
Okay.